The 125 is really unarguably the best single engine on the market. The technical specifications, the capability of the aircraft, and how it compares to the other single engines out there, it's higher performing, it has more usable weight, it has better cabin ergonomics, it has better center of gravity, both lateral, front, back, that gives it capabilities that other aircraft out there don't have. And I would argue that we haven't necessarily been able to meet those market demands properly. So that other aircraft out there have been able to get into the market, the single engine market, in a way that the 125 should really be the aircraft of choice. So why is that? And you know, historically, the H-125M it's been a great product. It has a great capability, but we haven't necessarily been open enough to satisfying our customers' needs of high end to low end and anywhere in between. So that's really with this combination of the H-125M and then what we have in America with the AH-125, MH-125 Aries seeks to be able to fix. We believe that our customers have demands that they are the ones that really know how to satisfy. You know, each customer has very specific requirements, and we should be able to satisfy all those requirements. If you have a political and/or a military relationship with a certain country, and you have configuration items that you want, if you have interoperability requirements that you want to satisfy, we really want to be able to satisfy that with the H-125. And that's really what we have now with the 125M and with that more American version, the AH-125 Aries. We're adding a weaponization piece that is a little bit more American-centric. But in reality, what it is that the U.S. federal government is the largest single owner of the H-125. Customs and Border Protection flies it. It's their light enforcement helicopter. 75 to 80% of all new law enforcement helicopters in the single engine category in the U.S. are the H-125. And you have all of these demanding customers in the law enforcement, parapublic, whether they're doing surveillance, whether they're doing hoist operations, whether they're doing a SWAT operation that requires something like the fast rope, insertion extraction of tactical units. To a very large degree, what parapublic operators like law enforcement departments utilize this helicopter for is what the demands of the military are for. So we already have overwhelmingly all of the installations that your military customer requires for a multi-mission helicopter. They already exist. So what we bring is that flexibility, but also that potential relationship. In some areas around the world, you know, in France, to operate a law enforcement helicopter requires a twin-engine helicopter. We don't have that requirement in America. In America, it's single-engine helicopters that dominate the law enforcement market. And so when we go around the world and we look at our customers' demands, how can we as Airbus best serve teaching, training, operating? And sometimes that may be a relationship that in the US that we can help facilitate with an operator of a parapublic law enforcement helicopter to help you with your requirements, you know, into whether it's law enforcement, border patrol, or a true military combat capable aircraft. We have that. Now, what we have to add and that we're working on now is, and we launched at Quad A, is that relationship with MAG Aerospace for the weaponization piece. And that again is, and we have it over there kind of set up as a mock-up to view as well, is a more rapidly reconfigurable weaponization. So again, what are your tactics? What is your requirement to engage with your target? Airbus can satisfy that through the 125M or through the AH-125 Aries. We launched this at the Quad A Summit in Nashville, Tennessee last month in April. And what this is it's in collaboration with MAG Aerospace as our weaponization partner. And what we've done is the way that this mounts underneath the aircraft to existing hardpoints on the aircraft, it allows for a modularity and a flexibility of being able to install and uninstall very rapidly. So when you buy the H-125 aircraft, if you know that you have a weapons requirement, you buy the AH-125, and we have the A-kit, so wiring, the internal installation that has to stay with the aircraft, comes with the aircraft. But you probably don't need a dedicated single-engine attack aircraft. Those helicopters, throughout the year, your mission may move between weapons to maybe disaster response, maybe to firefighting, and you want to use the Bambi bucket. You have all of these different missions that an H-125 can be used for. But if it's going to be dedicated to light attack, you can't move those parts and pieces. So what this allows is for very rapidly reconfigurable. It only takes about 30 minutes to install or to uninstall and convert the aircraft into more of a multi-mission, into all of the other different mission sets that the AH-125 can accomplish. So as a starting point with the AH-125, with the rapid reconfigurable, we're starting with an unguided point and shoot type of approach. So the M260 7-shot unguided rockets, the DAP-6, the Dillon M134 7.62 minigun in a pod, and then there's growth that we can move forward with up into precision guided weapons. But we believe that there is definitely a customer set that this is more the requirement for a weaponization piece.